IW just revealed the huge MW2 multiplayer map expansion we're getting to this game here. We're going to go through some early gameplay previews, some stuff we're getting on these maps, and much more. Be sure to subscribe for more captive videos like this. We're going to be doing a lot for Season 3, breaking down all of the info as it goes live, as it's released, so be sure to sub for that. But first up here, on the roadmap, what maps have been confirmed here for this season? So, of course, we're getting at launch, Pelayos Lighthouse, Black Gold 6v6 Satik Cave Complex for Ground War, Rohan Oil Fields for Ground War, and Albaron Hatchery, which is most likely a 6v6 map for the Reloaded update. And for Gunfight here, we're getting 4 maps as well. Black Site, which is the new Warzone Gulag, which is pretty cool. Exhibit, which is going to be some type of portion of Museum. Shipment, of course, we know that. And Alley, which is going to be from the Al Mazrah Warzone map. So, in total here, we're getting around 9 new maps for MW2 MP, which is the most we've seen thus far and the biggest update for MP. Now, you may say, you know, half of that is gunfight maps, which is true, even if you get rid of the gunfight maps. For us to have 5 new maps here is more than we've seen in the past, definitely. We definitely want to see more core 6v6 maps, but even at that, this is the most amount of core 6v6 maps we're getting for a new MW2 season, which is so cool. And obviously, we would like to get to a better state here where, just like in the past, for every update, we would get at least 4 new 6v6 maps. I still want IW to get to that point there for Season 4, Season 5, and hopefully for COD 2023 and Treyarch's game as well. We start to get more 6v6 content, at least 4 per season per new update. But that's besides the point here. Let's go through what maps we're getting, gameplay previews. In the background of this video, you're going to see some gameplay from FaZe Dirty. He recorded some Lighthouse gameplay. I'm going to play that clip, so shout out to him. A link to him will be down below in the description. And today, IW also posted a whole blog post going through and breaking down a bunch of different sections of this map. Parts of the map we haven't really seen just yet because it was in the gameplay trailer and it was in FaZe Dirty's video, but we still don't know what the full map looks like here, and we get some more understanding as to what this map is all about. So before we go through this very quickly, once you're done with this video, or if you get bored throughout the video, I uploaded another video earlier today going through all of the possible free limited time rewards you could get a part of MW2 Season 3. I put a lot of work into that video, so if you guys want to check that out, a link will be down below in the description and in the pinned comment. But now for this Lighthouse map here, as rain pounds on the cliffs of this small craggy island, a lighthouse offers guidance to passing ships in the night. Even so, nearby shipwrecks tell of the immense danger that comes with navigating the rocky sea. So that already gives us more understanding as to what this map is all about, because from the gameplay, at least me, I couldn't really tell if this was a small to medium size to large map. I couldn't really tell what the layout was, and that alone tells me that, okay, it's a small map, which I think is really cool. Now, of course, IW's definition of small may be a bit different. Their maps tend to be a bit larger, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I just want to set your expectations straight. It may not be that small, but more on the smaller size compared to what we're seeing for MW2 right now, which I think is completely cool. Now, you guys may have heard about this map being an Estate remake. Of course, Estate, that 2009 MW2 map. The only part that seems to be fully remade or just brought back from that map is the main building on the hill, and kind of the outskirts of that building surrounding that area kind of reminds me of Estate. But everything else seems to be completely different here. Again, we are on an island, so it's a completely different layout, setting, scenery, and vibe overall. Estate was a bit of a larger map. They're saying this is a smaller map, so again, it's going to be a completely different feel than what Estate was back in MW2 2009, which I'm completely fine with. Estate was a solid map. I would have wanted to see it return as is, but I don't, it's not a big deal overall. This is really cool. There's a lot of nostalgia with that main building being there, so that's completely fine with me. And now let's go through some more gameplay previews, different shots of this map to give us a better understanding again as to what this map is all about. The first one here, very cool. They go through in this blog post. I'm not going to read through all of the things here because they kind of go through, you know, each spawn point, moving north towards the enemy spawn. Operators can make their way up the coastal path. It's not that fun to go through unless we're actually watching gameplay, but they go through some pretty cool shots here. So here's another spawn point on the edge of the map. Very cool vibes again. Definitely liking what I'm seeing here. The layout seems really small. Here's a good shot of the map, actually. You could see kind of relatively some 3 lanes here. And I know I don't want every map to be a 3-lane map. You could see it on the left there, on the coast, a lane up to the middle where that main building is, and you could kind of make out a lane on the right as well, which, again, this is rare for MW2 MP. Not many 3-lane maps, and obviously this isn't exactly 3-lane. You could kind of go through that building there in between the left and center lanes, and it's going to be, you know, a bit different from what we've seen in the past, but overall I like the vibe and the layout of this map so far. It actually looks pretty solid. Next image here, we have a shot of the lighthouse and that main estate building. We have the front as well. Very, very cool vibes. It actually does look pretty small with these images here. You could see on the coast there, that's the edge of the map. On the left side there, you could go kind of around the lighthouse, but that's pretty much it. So pretty cool map overall. And obviously the weather, the scenery looks sick as well. We have this one here inside a building. Can't really tell what's going on here. It looks like the top level, the second level of this building. Cool stuff overall. Another shot here. This is very iconic. This is the first floor of that, you know, main estate building. Cool colors as well. Very cool atmosphere and theme in here. Honestly, this seems like it would be cool for DMZ. Like, just like I can imagine being in DMZ, being in this map here, being in this area. That'd be pretty sick. But next shot here off the coast by the lighthouse. You could see the lighthouse. You could go down on the coast, but that's pretty much it. There's nothing much else on the outskirts of this map. It's a pretty small map overall, so they're really not lying here. This seems to be a pretty small map overall. Another shot here again. Very iconic look of the main estate building. Cool stuff there. Nothing too crazy. It looks to be kind of a bit different actually, but overall pretty similar with the actual layout there, with the stairs being there, the stairwell, and the main window to the left, or to the right I should say. Little fireplace there. All pretty cool stuff. Go down here, a shot of some soldier in one of the rooms of probably the building. Nothing too much there. And that's pretty much it for this lighthouse map. So I'm super excited for this map. We'll be going through, playing it on stream. Should be a ton of fun. And they also give us a gameplay preview of the new oil field map as well, which is going to be really cool, which is actually called Black Gold. This one is different because this is going to be our first MW2 night vision map. As you see in the first image here, we have soldiers with the classic night vision goggles. Very excited for this one here, although I would like for this map to be also playable for normal 6v6, because sometimes, you know, looking back at MW19, I didn't always want to play night vision mode, so we'll see if you could have an option maybe to still play, or maybe there's another playlist with a bit brighter of a map where you don't need those goggles. We'll see very soon, but overall, cool stuff there for night vision to return here. Some more shots of this map. This looks really, really cool. So again, Oilfield is from Al-Mazrah, so it's not really a newly made map, but it still is sick nonetheless. Definitely liking the vibes overall. Next one here is in night vision mode. Again, pretty much exactly what we're seeing from Al-Mazrah. Nothing too much there. Just cool to see this in night vision. Another shot of the night vision mode here. In the middle of the map, nothing too crazy overall. They go through some, you know, route planning here in the blog post. It's not too important overall. They divided the map into 5 main sections. If you guys know, I'll put some oil field gameplay in the background of this video just from Al-Mazrah, me walking around. It's a pretty open area. It's not going to be like Lighthouse seems to be the small 3-lane type of map, and this, you know, Black Gold map here, this oil field 6v6 map is going to be more just all over the place action, and it is a night vision mode, so that probably makes more sense for night vision than it does for normal 6v6. So that kind of makes sense there, I guess. Next image here, inside one of the main buildings. Nothing too crazy overall. Looks super dark, super cool vibes. Another shot here of night vision mode on this map. Again, very open, exactly how Oilfield is from Al-Mazrah. Another shot here as well. I mean, pretty cool overall. I mean, I wonder if they're going to make any changes to night vision in this game. From MW19, you of course had your weapons positioned a certain way. I wonder if they're going to bring that style back, or if you're just going to be able to use your weapons normally. You know, that's going to be a pretty big question as well. I don't think they really said anything on that just yet, but overall, very cool stuff. The soldiers here, the operators with the night vision goggles, also look really, really sick. So that's that. But overall, that's it here for this MP update for Season 3. Again, this is the best MP update we've seen thus far in this game. I still think it's not optimal. We still need more 6v6 maps in my opinion, but in terms of what we've seen from Season 1 and Season 2, we're definitely going in the right direction. I mean, it seems like all modes here, Warzone, DMZ, MW2, like we're all getting a lot more content than what we would normally get here in this game, which is very exciting. Of course, this is how it should be. Season 1 and 2 should have been just like Season 3. But it is what it is. We have to just take what we have, and hopefully for Season 4 and Season 5 and for future CODs here, we just get more of this type of content, just more content, more maps to play on, more things to do, more game modes, updates, stuff like that. So we're going in the right direction here. Hopefully for Season 4, we don't go back down to 0 new 6v6 maps, 1 remake, you know what I mean? So hopefully we don't go in the wrong direction for the next season. We'll see. I'll be sure to update you guys on that. But let me know down below your opinions on these MP maps, the ground war maps, the 6v6 maps, gunfight. Let me know down below. What do you want to see added to this game for future seasons? Any remakes you want to see here? Any other maps, ideas you guys have for MW2 maps? Let me know down below what you want to see here. I'll be sure to maybe use some of your comments in a future video. But overall, that's it here for this video. Be sure to subscribe for more co-op videos like this. Join the Discord down below to talk to other people in the community. Play with me on stream. Follow me on Kick as well for daily live streams. And that's pretty much it here. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.